Hey everyone, today we're re-talking about one of the safest and most effective upper body exercises I recommend for men over 60, the wall push-up. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. A lot of men dismiss this movement because it just looks too easy. I hear it all the time in my office, guys saying, "Doc, I used to bench press 200 pounds. How could a wall push-up possibly help me now?" But here's the honest truth. After 60, our fitness goals naturally shift. It's no longer about lifting the absolute heaviest weight or building raw muscle size. Instead, the focus should be on joint stability, functional strength, and, most importantly, injury resistance. This is where the wall push-up truly shines. It's designed to train exactly what aging shoulders and arms need to stay strong and healthy. Let's break it down. First, wall push-ups strengthen your chest and triceps. These are the muscles that support all your pushing movements. Whether that's getting up from a low chair, pushing a heavy door open, or even pushing yourself up from the floor if you take a stumble. Second, they engage your rotator cuff muscles. These are the small, crucial muscles that stabilize and protect your shoulder joint, which is a common area for injuries as we age. Finally, they activate your core stabilizers. A strong core is essential for keeping your entire body balanced and aligned, reducing the risk of falls and back pain. Now, for those of you who are still skeptical, let's look at the science. A major study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found something fascinating. It showed that wall push-ups activate the very same key muscle groups as traditional floor push-ups. But here's the game changer. They do it while placing up to 60% less strain on your wrists and shoulder joints. This is absolutely critical for older men. Why? Because wrist fractures and shoulder injuries are among the most common and devastating injuries that can permanently derail an exercise routine after 60. I've seen it happen too many times. Strong, capable men fall into the same trap. They become so afraid of getting hurt that they avoid training altogether. And that inactivity quietly steals their strength and independence faster than the aging process ever could. The wall push-up is the perfect tool to prevent that from happening. It allows you to safely and consistently build and maintain the upper body strength you need to live an active, confident life. So give it a try. It's simple, it's effective, and it's one of the smartest things you can do for your body. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow for more tips on staying strong and healthy at any age. Fellas, if you're over 60, I want to talk to you about something really important. It's not about getting huge muscles or hitting new records at the gym. It's about something far more valuable, your independence. And it starts with one of the safest, most effective upper body exercises I prescribe, the wall push-up. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. "Doc, a wall push-up, that's too easy. I used to bench press 200 pounds. I hear that all the time. But here's the truth. After 60, our goals change. We're not chasing raw muscle size anymore. We're building joint stability, functional strength, and resistance to injury. And that's exactly what wall push-ups deliver. They train the exact muscles your aging shoulders and arms need. Your chest and triceps get stronger, which helps you with simple things like pushing up from a chair or getting off the floor. Your rotator cuff muscles, which protect that delicate shoulder joint, get reinforced. And your core stabilizers fire up to keep you balanced and aligned. A major study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found something incredible. Wall push-ups activate the same key muscles as regular floor push-ups, but they place up to 60% less strain on your wrists and shoulder joints. This is absolutely critical for us, because wrist fractures and shoulder injuries are some of the most common things that can completely derail your fitness routine after 60. I've seen so many strong men fall into the same trap. They're afraid of getting hurt, so they just stop training altogether. But that inactivity steals their strength faster than aging ever could. Wall push-ups are the perfect solution. Here's how to do them right. Stand about 2 feet from a sturdy wall. Place your palms against it at shoulder height, just a bit wider than your shoulders. Now, this is key. Keep your body in a perfectly straight line from your head to your heels. Squeeze your core gently. Slowly lower your chest toward the wall, taking a full 3 seconds. When your nose is almost touching, push back to the starting position for a controlled 2 seconds. Make sure your elbows stay at about a 45-degree angle to your body, not flared out to the sides. This slow, controlled tempo is what builds lasting strength. Here's your prescription. Start with 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Over time, work your way up to 3 sets of 15. Rest for about 30 seconds between sets and aim to do this 3 to 4 days a week. I often tell my patients, strong arms protect your independence just as much as strong legs. Wall push-ups help you push yourself up after sitting for a long time, get off the floor safely if you kneel or slip, and stabilize your body during a sudden loss of balance. I had a patient, a 72-year-old retired construction worker. He could barely get up from the couch without using his arms to shove himself up. After just 4 weeks of doing wall push-ups, he walked back into my office, stood up from a chair smoothly and confidently, with no arm assistance at all. That's real, functional strength in action. And there's another amazing benefit. Wall push-ups provide gentle bone loading for your wrists and forearms. A Yale orthopedic study showed that seniors who did wall push-ups 3 times a week saw a 4% increase in wrist bone density in just 6 months. That's like reversing an entire year of age-related bone loss. If you can, try doing them in the morning before breakfast. Research suggests exercising in a fasted state can boost how efficiently your body rebuilds muscle. If you only did one upper body exercise after 60, this would be my top choice. It keeps your joints safe, your muscles active, and your confidence high. It keeps you moving forward. Now, let us talk about the number one reason I see more seniors in my clinic than almost any other. It's not heart attacks, it's not strokes, it's falls. The CDC reports that 1 in 4 men over 65 experiences a serious fall every single year, and for many, that leads to a hip fracture, an injury that can permanently steal your independence. So when my patients ask me what they can do to protect themselves, my answer is always the same. You must train your balance, not just your strength. And the best way to do that is with an exercise called heel-to-toe walking. This simple movement retrains the 3 systems responsible for your balance: your inner ear, the sensors in your joints and muscles, and your visual system. After 60, these systems weaken unless we challenge them deliberately. Regular walking just doesn't cut it. The research is clear. One study followed older adults who practiced heel-to-toe walking for just 8 weeks. The results: a 25% improvement in balance scores and over a 30% reduction in falls. These are life-saving differences. Here's how you do it. Stand tall, shoulders relaxed. Fix your eyes on a point straight ahead of you. Do not look down. Step forward, placing the heel of your front foot directly in front of the toes of your back foot so they almost touch. Pause for just a second to find your balance. Then, step forward again with the other foot. Continue for 20 steps, then turn around and come back. If you need to, walk near a wall for support, using just your fingertips. As you get better, take that support away. The key is consistency. Aim to practice this daily. It only takes 3 to 5 minutes. I had a patient, a 74-year-old former mechanic, who was terrified of falling. He'd stopped going for walks. After just 3 weeks of daily heel-to-toe walking, he told me, "Doc, I feel steady again. I don't have to watch every step anymore." He got his confidence and his daily walks back. Balance isn't automatic. After 60, it's something you have to maintain, and this simple exercise is your best protection. Finally, there's one movement that I believe can predict whether a man over 60 will stay independent. It's this: can you stand up from a chair without using your arms? This single action reveals the strength of your most important functional muscles, your quads, glutes, and hamstrings. When these muscles weaken, life gets harder. Getting out of a chair, a car, or even off the couch becomes a struggle. This is why I consider chair squats to be such powerful medicine. They directly reverse the exact muscle weakness that leads to frailty. Research has shown that practicing chair squats just 3 days a week can increase leg strength by 35% and significantly improve mobility and confidence. Here's how to do them correctly. Stand in front of a sturdy chair, feet about hip-width apart. You can cross your arms over your chest or hold them out for balance. Now, push your hips back and slowly lower yourself toward the chair. Take 3 to 4 seconds on the way down. Just lightly touch the seat, don't rest. Then, drive through your heels to stand back up. That slow downward phase is the secret sauce for building strength. Start with 2 sets of 10 reps and work your way up to 3 sets of 15. Do this 3 or 4 days a week. It's an investment in your freedom. One of my patients, a 70-year-old retired electrician, couldn't stand up without pushing off with both arms. After 6 weeks of chair squats, he came back smiling. He told me, "Doc, I didn't realize how weak I'd become until I wasn't anymore." He was climbing stairs again, something he'd been avoiding for years. If you master only one lower body movement, this should be it. Chair squats do more than build muscle. They protect your freedom to move without help, to live life on your own terms. So there you have it. Wall push-ups, heel-to-toe walking, and chair squats. 3 simple yet effective moves to improve functional strength. Let's move on to the next one. As an orthopedic surgeon, I often hear men over 60 say they feel like their bodies are in a permanent decline. They're worried about weakening, their posture is starting to fold forward, and they've lost that feeling of strength. But what if I told you there's one exercise that many surgeons quietly call the anti-frailty movement? I've seen it restore strength and posture in men who thought that decline was inevitable, even those who had been weakening for over a decade. That exercise is the resistance band row. It's incredibly simple, but profoundly effective. You see, men over 60 often focus on their legs, which is great, but they forget about the crucial muscles of the upper back. These are the muscles that keep your shoulders back, your chest open, and your spine upright. When they weaken, your shoulders roll forward, your head juts out, and your breathing becomes shallow. This isn't just a cosmetic issue, it's a warning sign. This forward shift in posture throws off your center of gravity, dramatically increasing your risk of falls. A clinical study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy confirmed this. They had adults over 60 perform resistance band rows twice a week. The results: significant improvements in posture, less neck and back pain, and better stability when walking. The study even found that bands were better than machines for seniors because they provide accommodating resistance. This means the exercise gets hardest right where your muscles are strongest, maximizing the benefit without stressing your joints. Here's how you do it. Sit tall on a sturdy chair with your legs straight out. Loop a resistance band around the soles of your feet. Hold the ends with your palms facing each other and start with your arms extended. Now, pull your elbows straight back toward your ribs, squeezing your shoulder blades together like you're trying to pinch a pencil between them. Hold that squeeze for a second, then slowly return to the start. The key is to keep your shoulders down and back, not shrugged up to your ears. Let your back muscles do the work, not momentum. I recommend starting with 2 sets of 12 reps and working your way up to 3 sets of 15. A patient of mine, a 73-year-old former truck driver, felt folded forward all the time and had daily headaches. After just 5 weeks of doing these rows, his wife called me and said, "He stands taller again, and the headaches are gone." That's the power of reclaiming your posture. Now, if I could only recommend one single exercise for every man over 60, it would be this: standing on one leg. It looks almost too simple to be effective, but medically, it's one of the most powerful tools we have to protect your independence. When you stand on one leg, you're simultaneously training your balance systems, your joint stabilizers in your ankles, knees, and hips, your core muscles, and even your bone density. No other single movement does all of that at once. The research is shocking. A landmark study found that older adults unable to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds had an 84% higher risk of death from all causes over the next 12 years. Another study showed that practicing one-legged stands for just 1 minute per leg daily led to measurable increases in hip bone density. This happens through a process where the weight on your leg tells your bone-building cells to get to work, strengthening the exact areas most prone to fracture. Here's how to do it safely. Stand near a wall or a sturdy chair for support. Shift your weight onto one leg, engage your core, and lift your other foot a few inches off the ground. Start by holding for 10 seconds, then switch legs. As you get better, aim for 30 seconds, and then a full minute on each side. To make it more challenging, try closing your eyes or standing on a folded towel. I had a 76-year-old former Marine come to my clinic who could only balance for 3 seconds. He felt embarrassed, but within 6 weeks of daily practice, he was holding it for 45 seconds. His walking stabilized, and he stopped using his cane. He told me, "Doc, I finally feel in control of my body again." Balance isn't just about preventing falls. It's the foundation for all movement. It makes walking safer and gives you the confidence to live your life fully. So, if you do nothing else for your health today, stand on one leg. It's the smallest habit that provides one of the biggest protections you can give your body. Hello, I'm Dr. Steven, And after caring for seniors for over 30 years, I want to share a powerful truth with you. Your body is not too old. It's simply waiting for the right signals from you. So many people believe that losing strength, stumbling, and feeling frail is just a part of getting older. I'm here to tell you that is absolutely not true. Strength loss is not your destiny. Falls are not inevitable. Decline is not something you have to accept. So, what's the secret? What truly protects your health and keeps you strong and independent after 60? It's consistent, targeted movement. It's exactly like the 5 simple exercises we've just gone through together. Don't underestimate their power. I've seen it with my own eyes, time and time again. I've had men in their 70s who thought they'd never manage stairs again, start climbing them with total confidence. I've had patients in their 80s who were stumbling for years, regain their balance and walk steadily. I've witnessed seniors who lived in constant fear of falling begin to trust their own bodies again. And none of this was magic. It wasn't some miracle pill or complicated machine. It came from just a few minutes of focused, dedicated practice each day. The kind of practice you can do right in your living room. So, please, start right where you are today. It doesn't matter what your current fitness level is. The key is to move with control, not speed. Always focus on perfect form, rather than trying to lift heavy or push too hard. Your body is an incredible thing. It's always listening, and believe me, it still knows how to become stronger, more stable, and more resilient. If this video has helped you today, I'd be so grateful if you could take 3 small actions. These actions help us reach and protect more seniors just like you. First, please like this video. It tells YouTube that this is valuable information and helps it reach others who need these life-saving movements. Second, subscribe to The Healthy Path. You'll get weekly doctor-guided routines and health advice you can trust. And finally, share this video with someone you love. Maybe it's your spouse, a parent, or a friend who deserves to feel strong and stay independent for years to come. Remember, growing older does not have to mean growing weaker. It just means we need to train smarter. I am truly honored to guide you on this journey. Stay steady, stay strong, and I'll see you again soon on The Healthy Path.